you doing? It's Ian here from Ian Here and There. Okay, couple of things I want to show you tonight. First of all, I want to show you the difference between a Joof TGV, because they all look the same. I've done this mistake, so I know. I want to show you the difference between the Joof TGV, which is the one you can see, and the Lima version of the TGV. So, if I show you the difference between the carriages, because to look at that, you'd think they was all the same. Everybody would. Right, so if I just uncouple the carriages, if you look at that, you've got one coupler going downwards. Yeah? And you've got one coupler going upwards. Yeah? Now then, that's the Joof TGV, the Joof version. It's from France, Joof is. It's a foreign version. Now then, the Italian version, which is Lima, to what I've been told, has got a straight coupler on it. A perfectly straight one. And it on either end, doesn't matter. Now then, that's the difference between a Joof TGV and a Lima TGV. Now then, you cannot couple a Lima to a Joof. You can't do it, it won't work. The bogies, they're different sizes. Because if I try and couple up that to that, it won't go. Because there's not room, it's not cut out here. Now then, if you look at that to that, the Joof one is cut out there. The Lima one is flat. So that's the reason why a Joof bogie will not couple up to a Lima carriage. Now then, that's the one thing I wanted to show you. Now then, I'm going to get this strain out of the way. I don't need it now. I just wanted you to have a quick look at that. I've had a Texoff mic. He's having a bit of trouble with his points. They keep derailing. Now then, there's a couple of reasons for this. One is, if they're electrically powered mic, your points, make sure that the blade is coming right the way across, because occasionally my ones don't come all the way across and mine derail. Check that out. Because if you look at this, I know I'm getting you struggling here, Sharon, I know. Yeah. Because Sharon, my wife's on the camera tonight. They'll go and they won't come completely across. See that little gap? There. If I shorten that gap up, we're not going to do it. It'll go like that. So it won't go fully across. That blade has got to be completely across like that. Otherwise it'll derail. That's the other thing. If it's derailing as it's coming to the points, so here, I've had this problem myself, just there. If it's derailing there, what you want to be doing is getting a long nosed pair of pliers and just pinching the fish plates tighter. It could be that your fish plates have worked loose. They always say, if you read any Hornby book, always check your fish plates, and that's what any shop will tell you, because they work loose over time. Now then, the other reason for it to derail could be literally you're driving the trains over too fast. Because when I'm going across my points, I have to be careful, especially when I'm changing tracks, because mine derails. I've got trains, I'll be honest, and I think the Joof TGV is one of them, that when you come across the points to change tracks, because it's all up and down, my track is, it's not level, because I'm on the dining room table, remember. One part of the point will be up and the other will be down, and they don't glide across. They sort of have to come down that slope to keep on the track. Well, if you've got quite an heavy train, it's not gonna, it's gonna be too tight, the you know, between the couplers. So your wheels are going to come slightly off the rails. Well, in that case, if you've got a shallow flange, and by a flange I mean the depth of that to stop it coming off the rails, if that's quite narrow, you're going to come off the rails dead easy. Let me know how you get on, Mike. But double check them. Make sure your board is completely flat. Because if you're not, I don't know how you got, I can't remember how you've got it set up, because I know you told me at one point. But if you've got it on the dining room table like I have, it's not going to be perfectly flat. But I hope that's out, Mike. Another thing, I want to show you what I've been doing with the layout. I've put in line now, which I've got to put another set in yet, but I've got another, when I flick the right switch, no, I still haven't done it. Ah, there we are. It shows you the next set of traffic lights down there on the layout. That's another set that I've just recently put in. The bulb's a bit loose, I've got to tighten it up. It's not working exactly perfect. And I want to put another set of traffic lights, if you like, somewhere around here for me other main line. So that's what I've been doing up to now, sorting these little problems out. I've got a loose wire somewhere over there because I've got a house that isn't lit up. I want to get that done. But I really wanted to show you the difference between these dual carriages, because I did the mistake. I seen on eBay and I thought, brilliant! Yes! I can get some more orange carriages for my Lima TGV. I went and bought them, went to couple the train up, and it wouldn't have it because it was Joof. It was made by Joof. Don't do the mistake, because I know there's some people out there that love TGVs that are going to watch this. Don't do the mistake of trying to mix Joof with Lima, because it don't work. You've got to stick to one or the other. This is why I bought this new TGV. You know, it's really good here. Really good. It goes in both directions, really good. Look, absolutely marvellous. It really is. This was, as you probably remember, I'm just going to bung these two together. I'm going to leave that carriage out. As you will remember, I says to you all that I'd been to a railway gardens when I was a kid. Well, this is one of the trains that I've seen, and I always wanted it. Well, I've got 3 of these now, but hey up, see what I mean? Look, it's come off the track. It's dead easy. It happens all the time. It happens more than what you realise, honestly. And all it is because the blades are not touching the other side completely properly. There you are. But as you can see, look, it's come off the track yet again. Let me put it back here a minute. I've got something coming off, I can hear it. I'm not happy. There you are, that's a bit better. Is them back wheels on? Yeah, it looks it. Right, here we are. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I keep getting it stopping over there. I think it's because I've got a set of dodgy points over here. Let me just move that over. That's it, that's better. But there you are. So it runs quite well, really. Really does. It's just I think what's happening over there, because my board's not perfectly level, the front wheels pick up the current with the TGVs that I've got, and you'll find that one of the wheels are coming off the rails just you know, literally millimeters, and it's not making a good connection. I think that's what's wrong over there. But I'm thinking about changing that set of points anyway, because I know 1 or 2 of you have had this problem. When I've got the track, so I'm on the main line, my siding stays alive, and I don't want that. I want to get so it isolates it. I've done some more people with the little stands. I'm going to get them out next time. I've really just threw the board out, I just wanted to, I really was desperate to show you this TGV, the difference between the carriages and helping poor old Mike out there. But there's your video for this week. You must like, share and subscribe. Let me know what you think. And I've just really been done quick tonight. But have a good week for the rest of it. I'll try and get another one out in the week. But you'll have to let me know what you think about this TGV business. But it's vital that you don't try and couple Lima to Joof, because it won't work. Don't do the mistake I did, because it costs you a lot of money. Have a good week for the rest of it. And we'll get something. I'll get some locos running for your next video and get some trains moving and stuff. And I've got a lovely train that I've just recently had. I'm going to keep you in suspense till the next video. It's going to be a Brahma, and I've also bought some nice new wagons as well. I'm desperate to show you those, but I can only do so much in each video, can't I? Have a good night for the rest of it, and I'll try and get one out in the week to get this new locomotive and wagon sorted out for you. Okay, bye for now. Hey, ta-da!